Hi, here's Vicky from Oh My Mama Body, and I'm here today with Marianne, and we're going to be talking about essential oils and how to use them during pregnancy. Hi Marianne, how are you today?
Hi, very good, thank you. Yes, we're talking about how to use them. Last video we talked about the safety tips, and if you haven't watched that, please go back and really just watch that. It's not complicated, but it's a good foundation to have when you just want to be sure in how to use essential oils safely during pregnancy. And so today we want to talk about the how-to. How do you apply? What do you use them for during pregnancy? So the easiest way is really, if you have a bottle, you open it and you smell it. You take a deep breath in. You see what is your reaction to the oil. Do you like it? You don't like it, then don't use it. But if you like it, you know, that's an easy way how we can have maybe the oil in our pocket, in our handbag when we're out and about, when you're at work. If you are at the beginning of your pregnancy and nobody sees it yet, nobody maybe knows it yet, but you feel like a little bit uneasy, you haven't eaten a lot, you have trouble getting out of bed in the morning, maybe it's a good idea to have a little bottle of oil beside your bed. The first thing that you do is maybe smell it. There's a couple of great oils that you can do that with. One definitely is lemon. All the citrus oils are great for this early pregnancy state. Lavender can be good, but lavender can also tend to separate people in terms of, I can't stand it and I totally love it. Can I dive into this? Peppermint is a good one for these early pregnancy times. Peppermint or spearmint. Spearmint is a little bit the softer version of peppermint. So that might be a good thing. We were just talking about the translation of Riechfläschchen in German, which is really basically you have a little bottle and you smell it. You can always dilute it with a little carrier oil if it's too strong for you. And then you can have your little collection. Maybe you need, one day you need lemon, the other day you are more, you like peppermint better, the other day you like lavender better. So, you know, because we change every day we're different, and especially during pregnancy, every day is kind of different.
Yeah, definitely during pregnancy, and you wake up in the morning and all of a sudden maybe you're just really feeling like you can't stand one smell, but the next day it will be absolutely fine again. Yeah, that's really good to know.
Yeah, and it's great, you know, it's also a great way for us to learn to really listen to our bodies. That's what we need during pregnancy, during birth, definitely, and also after, when the little one is there. So I think that's a great, you know, already nature is taking care of that.
Mm-hmm. And if it's the first time that ladies are getting into essential oils, do you suggest that they do then smell a wide range of them, or how would they get to know the different smells? What would you suggest?
I would suggest to keep it simple. Okay. Like, yes, maybe have a pack of 10, 12, maybe 20 oil. 20 is already, I think, a little bit too much if you're starting with oils. But if you have a variety of 10 oils, you can start to learn about them. You can start to play around with them, try them out, and see what you like best. I think that's to not overwhelm you. I mean, and I think that's always important to say. We don't need to be aromatherapist to do the whole study and education, to use the oil on a day-to-day basis. And I know I'm getting in difficult terrain here, because it's great if you studied. You know, if this is your thing, if the oils are your thing, just go for it. But you know, if we want to use lavender or lemon or peppermint, I think it's great to just just start and use them on a day-to-day basis.
That sounds wonderful. Now you've brought some supplies with you. You've got them at the side, haven't you, to do a demonstration. So I'm really excited about what you've got.
So the first thing is, of course, inhaling, which we can also do with this beautiful diffuser. And Vicky has one in the background. I have one here in the background. Yes. So diffusing is also a very easy way to start using essential oils during pregnancy to make your home just smell a little bit nicer, cleaner, fresher, relaxing, whatever you choose, you choose it to be. The second way is really to applying them on the skin. And for that, you can mix your own blends. And as we said in the video before, your sense of smelling is probably very heightened during pregnancy. Not all the time, but most of the time. So we want, maybe if you open the bottle of lemon, it's like, it's a little bit too much. But if you dilute it half, or a third and 2/3, like a third oil and 2/3 of carrier oil, that might be just fine. Mm-hmm. So we can dilute with an oil to apply on the skin. We can also dilute with water, and then we can make our own room sprays, which is also inhaling again.
Can I just ask a question whilst you're there, Marianne?
Yes.
When you talk about a carrier oil, what do you mean? What kind of oils can you use?
Great question. Thank you. Sorry to miss that. You can use basically almond oil, like good quality almond oil, jojoba, I think you pronounce it, oil. You can use olive oil, but olive oil has a strong smell by itself. So we have, from the company that I work with, we have a carrier oil complex, which is very neutral, has no scent, but there's coconut oil in there, there's sesame seed oil in there, wheat germ oil, that's how you say it, yes. So coconut oil, if you're cooking with coconut oil is a great oil for your skin as well. So those are the carrier oils. Those are the fatty oils that can dilute essential oils.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, thank you.
And you can also, of course, if you're getting a little bit more into DIYs, you can do your own body butters with shea butter and cacao butter and beeswax. So there's a whole universe that's opening. You can be really creative with the oils, really. Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, so that is like, this is really an easy way to use them. Great would be to have a roll-on, to make a roll-on for yourself. Like here you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of oil in there, and then I filled it up with a carrier oil. And that way you can just, you can just put it on your wrists, you can put it on your, you can put it on your skin like that, in your neck, on your lower back, on the soles of the feet are a great way to use essential oils, especially when you're pregnant as well. Mm-hmm. Foot massage from your partner, always welcome.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. So when you put them on these areas, are they a special kind of area on our body? Are they kind of pressure points, or is it just because they smell good there?
Yes, I think it is because the skin is quite thin there, and it's like, okay, we have some blood vessels here and also here, so they get into our bloodstream quite fast. Again, that's why we want to have good quality essential oils, because we don't want to have any chemicals or solvents in there.
Yeah, that's so important, isn't it? Looking at the quality of your oils. And you explained that in the first video, didn't you, about being careful with oils. So yeah, really important to go back to that video and watch it if you haven't yet, just to check you are using a very good high quality oil.
Exactly. Especially if you're pregnant, because you know your little one is growing and you don't want him or her to get these things, the toxic chemicals. Another way is you can enhance your body care products with essential oils. Again, you know, maybe one day you use a little bit of lotion and you put an extra 2 or 3 drops of lavender in there. But tomorrow you're like, oh, lavender, I'm not sure. I want some bergamot in there or some orange oil. So you can do that really out, you know, you take a little bit of lotion and then you put your oil in there and you mix it like that and put it on your body. Same if you want to have, like, for special areas like your growing belly, lavender is a great oil for that. Copaiba is a great oil. Frankincense, those are kind of the basic skin enhancing oils that we can use. Or lower back, which is coming later, like the lower back issues are coming later in the pregnancy, when you're carrying more of your growing baby, then you can make a dilution again with a lotion or with a carrier oil, also with some oils that help you cope with that discomfort.
Okay, that's wonderful. Wow. We'll be putting some worksheets together, won't we, about all of this to really help women, to give them a guide. Yeah, because when you're new to oils, it's, what's that oil? What's that oil? And everything's so interesting. And yeah, having a worksheet to guide you through with which oil is good for which is really, really helpful, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, and it's also, you know, think of essential oils, or think of oils like they're very versatile. So if you have only lavender, perfect. You know, you can go a long way with lavender because it's good for so many, you can use it for so many things, really. So that's great. So what we were putting together is options, or what most of people use for something special. But there's always the oils are also working always with the body. So it's quite interesting.
Wow.
Another thing I wanted to show you, really, because it is another easy way to use essential oils, bath salts or foot bath salt, where you can just go into your kitchen. Hopefully you have some natural sea salt there, or something like, not the white one. The white one is a little bit, or Epsom salt is great. And then you put just a couple of drops of lavender in there, and you have, voila, you have your bath salt for the night. Or foot baths are also very relaxing and very, very nice with lemon.
So that's such a wonderful idea. Brilliant.
Yeah, and it's something that we overlook, you know. It's like, and it's easy. I think it's important that it's easy. You can, of course, pre-mix those if you have really found a blend or an oil that you really, okay, that's my blend, that's my oil. Then you can, of course, pre-made those. So right now in France, if we go into a shop, we have to wear a mask. So what I do is I put essential oils, on, not in the middle, but on the sides. Most of the time, there's a blend called Stress Away, which I really love, which does what it says on the tin. Lemon is great. Lavender, if you like lavender, again. Frankincense, really for, grounding, reducing the anxiety around you and in yourself. So that is really great. You're helping yourself, but you're also helping to create a good environment for the people in the shop with you.
This is such an amazing tip, and I didn't know about this before. I didn't even think about it, and I have got Stress Away at home, and I'm going to be putting that on my mask when I go out later. Really wonderful idea, because Stress Away for me really does take the stress away, and it does for my children as well. I think it's wonderful. It's one of my favorites.
Yes, yeah, a lot, yeah. Mine as well, like since years, definitely, yes, and it's really, it's this wearing the mask is really is stressing us. I mean, to some people more, some people less, but it's good to help with still taking good deep breaths and being grounded. Yeah,
that's so important. Thank you so much, Marianne, for all your wonderful tips today. These are so helpful and beneficial for during pregnancy, but I also find in general, for general usage, you don't need to be pregnant. And thank you. If you're interested in essential oils and where to get started, Marianne has kindly opened up her calendar. Now there's links below for you. Marianne is offering 20-minute one-to-one calls. Marianne is a midwife who's also an expert with essential oils and how to support yourself during pregnancy, birth and postpartum, and with your children even. So it's absolutely amazing, the topic. You can also find a link down below to a PDF. The PDF covers how to use essential oils and what are the safety aspects that you need to be aware of. And we're really looking forward to next week as well. Next week, we're going to be talking about birth preparation and how essential oils can support you there as well. So thank you again, Marianne, and look forward to speaking next week again.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye.